It's Liz Davis, your gluten-free chef, and this week has absolutely flown by. I cannot believe it's already Thursday, and I've yet to enter any of my second round of appetizer recipes for you. And this one is a great recipe. It's creamy Italian baguette slices, and of course it's gluten-free, but it's a recipe that is so versatile. If you can eat gluten, by all means buy a regular baguette bread, but it's truly, truly satisfying and delicious. And it's funny, when going gluten-free, it's so hard to find products that you really like. And I saw this in our local organic health food store, and I thought, gosh, I can't wait to try it. And it is every bit as good as the packaging said. So let's get started. First, I'm going to make our cream cheese mixture that will go on top of our baguette bread. And what I'm going to start with, I have 8 ounces of softened Philadelphia brand regular cream cheese in our bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of milk, 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese, a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, the Touch of Philadelphia Kraft mozzarella cheese, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And just with my rubber spatula, I'm going to mix this all up just until it's nice and blended. Oh my goodness. Getting it out of the bowl. Here we go. And this is a great recipe to use for the summertime, because again, you don't have to use your oven really long, and you can use your summer fresh ingredients that I'll show you later for our topping, which are diced tomatoes and zucchini. So, okay, that looks good. Now, I'm going to go ahead, let me reach over here and grab my baguette bread. And like I said, you are more than welcome to use regular baguette bread, but this just happens to be a absolutely wonderful gluten-free baguette bread that I found. And just divide your cream cheese, Philadelphia brand cream cheese mixture, and spread it onto your baguettes. Oops. And I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and then I'll be back to show you how to make our awesome topping mixture. Okay, I finished spreading our wonderful Philadelphia cream cheese mixture on our baguettes, and I've also preheated our oven to 400 degrees. Now it's time to make our tomato zucchini topping, and what I have here is a cup of diced tomatoes that I have drained. I have a cup of diced zucchini, and I don't know about any of you ladies, but if you have a garden, tomatoes and zucchini are in abundance come summertime. So this is a great summer recipe for anybody that is blessed enough to have as much zucchini and tomatoes as we do in the summertime. And then I have to my tomatoes and zucchini, I'll add 1/2 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of salt that really brings out the flavors, and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is what I love to use. And I'm going to just go ahead with my rubber spatula and just mix all these. Oh, gosh, I always have some that are trying to escape. These beautiful vegetables up, get all the seasonings. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little teaspoon just so they don't get away from me, and I'm going to go ahead and start topping each of my baguettes. And what I did is I placed the baguettes close together because they tend to want to roll, so if you place them really close, they sort of help each other stay up. Just put all of my mixture on here. Okay, I'm going to finish up and we'll be right back. I finished putting our wonderful tomato and zucchini topping on our baguettes, and now I have the last ingredient, which is half a cup of our Touch of Philadelphia Kraft shredded cheese. It's the mozzarella, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on. Covered as much as I can. And this is actually a 12-inch baguette, so after they come out, I'll be able to cut each of these 4 slices into 6 individual pieces. So it makes 24 slices, so depends on how hungry your guests are. It can serve anywhere from 4 to 8 people as an appetizer. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stick it in our preheated oven, which is 400 degrees, and I'm going to bake them for 15 minutes, and I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, after the 15 minutes, I took out our baguettes, and I sliced up one here to show you, and I just want to thank you so much for viewing this recipe. It is a wonderful, wonderful appetizer to serve, and I tell you what, I can't wait to try one myself. Here we go. Delicious. Enjoy.